house, barn, granary. Blackclads burnt it all down. Begged 'em, my lady. On hands and knees. They just laughed. We offend their emperor some ways, your majesty. Begged 'em, my lady. On hands and knees. They just laughed.
The false Lyrians approached Rasburg Castle. They sought to convince the defenders to open the gate. As their commanders negotiated with the commander on the ramparts, the remaining infiltrators crouched hidden behind a wall, awaiting the signal to rush forth.
Time for Baronet Elder to join his falsely claimed father,
muttered the Queen.
Follow me!
They found us! Säga dazu vid!
Tuvi ni gloire! Alba!
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
In retreat! Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Excellent Zweifel!
Left, right, left, right.
We must trust each other. I'm a war servant. Elherzer.
again and again and again.
Yes?
Should have listened to me old lady.
Ist sie da, Zweifel? Her Majesty is exceptional.
Can't take it anymore.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Eilherzer.
One boat's all I need.
Gloire en Kazer!
Give me a tidy.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack. The castle is secure, Your Grace.
The Nilfgaardians found themselves in a clinch. As boiling oil and tar rained down on them from the walls, they attempted to retreat. Yet Meave's halberdiers cut off their path, and at the fight's end, Meave was victorious. The garrison commander now knelt by the body of the purported Baronet Eldar, in truth a Nilfgaardian spy. He shook his head in disbelief.
He addressed me by name. Knew our watchwords. Why, if you hadn't come along, Your Grace, I fear even to think on it.
Let this be a lesson, then. Trust no one, not a living soul.
Though victory was theirs, the Lyrians left Rasburg in mightily low spirits. They...
Milady, if I may, the enemy yet lurks. You must bolster your force. You must incorporate a detachment from my unit.
What the devil is going on? Where are our reinforcements? Why does Willem not ride out to face the foe, relieve besieged towns?
I can't say, Your Grace. We haven't had a single scroll from the Prince.
Gods be damned. I've the impression I'm alone in fighting the Blackclads.
Keep a keen watch. Heard the thunder of hooves from the high road. Cries ferocious in a foreign tongue.
Meave's retinue was riding through a narrow gully when a shrill cry cut the air.
En van den order!
The gully came alive, and soldiers in black armor rushed forth. A cry in turn went up and down Meave's ranks. Ambush!
Defensive formation!
152, 154.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Armor won't serve.
Can't take it anymore.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Egreto dum anime est, spes est.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Trey!
What? Who dares?
One bolt.
Off to the front yet again.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
For Rivia!
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
I want them taken alive! I need answers!
After the skirmish, the Queen's troops brought several Nilfgaardian prisoners before her. Reynard, who had the best command of their mongrel tongue, interrogated. His first question? How many battalions were marching on Dravograd?
Kes, Zagdran, ep Dravograd, ven.
The prisoners whispered feverishly, then one spoke on their behalf. They would answer no questions until the Queen pledged to free them in return. The Lyrian soldiers saw this as arrogance and said as much.
Conditions they're giving us now? Sons of whores! I say, we find a tree with a strong bough, several...
Ignoring the objections of her retinue, Meave pledged what the soldiers wished. They, in turn, admitted their commander had pushed forward ahead of the army's core force. He now awaited reinforcements that would let him take Dravograd. The prisoners claimed these units would march through the village of Turnifen.
To lay there in ambush, Hold them. They could not join forces.
Reynard whispered, leaning in towards the Queen.
We would gain the advantage for the decisive battle.
Niamh had obtained invaluable information, while the prisoners would gain their freedom. Or so it seemed at the time. The Queen listened closely to the prisoners, nodding many times. Then she simply said,
Hang them.
As they were dragged away, the prisoners shouted, protested, cursed the Queen, to exactly no avail. Niamh simply could not risk their betraying her position as easily as they'd betrayed their commanders. That day, Niamh demonstrated she would show the invaders no mercy. The Lyrians marched off, strengthened in their resolve, prepared to fight to the death.
Blackclads trampled my son, your majesty. They saw him walking along the road. They didn't slow, not one bit. My lady, I've nae much, but I'll gladly give me last coin for the cause. For vengeance.
Can't take it anymore. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Left, right, left, right.
What do you want of me?
Again and again and again.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
For Rivia!
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
One bolt I need.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
If you insist.
Give me
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't say.
Meave and company passed by a village evidently pillaged by the Nilfgaardians. From afar they had heard cries, but as they drew near they recognized them not as cries of grief, but as cursing, cries of anger.
Give him a proper walloping, the scoundrel!
Mercy, good folk! I've done nothing wrong!
The villagers stood gathered near the hamlet's center, surrounding an elf, bloodied and cowering. Stones in hand, the peasants threatened and cursed him. The queen demanded an explanation. A ruddy-faced blacksmith stepped forth and spit.
A Nilfgaardian spy the horse and is, your majesty. He's the one brought him here to raise the village. He's got to hang.
The other villagers agreed with the smith. The elf fell at the queen's feet and grovelled.
Have mercy, Renner. Save your loyal subject. They lie. They fault me only as I am an elf.
Whence this certainty of his guilt? Have you any proof?
Asked Meave.
Did anyone see him communing with the foe? Did he hold any coin with a foreign stamp?
The villagers eyed Meave angrily, their hands clenched into fists. Yet none dared utter a word in protest.
Know this. The Blackclads need no reason to pillage our homes. Now stand aside and let this wretch go.
The elf tearfully thanked the queen, then begged her not to leave him behind. Instead, he pleaded vehemently to join her retinue.
Your most noble grace, please, I beg you. As soon as you're gone, the Dwan will hang me from the nearest tree.
To stop a lynching was one thing. It was another to admit one of uncertain reputation into her ranks. So she denied the elf's request. Yet he sought still to persuade her.
Your grace, you know I shall surely die here should I remain.
Then pack your belongings and move on, sir,
said the queen, swatting aside the elf's hands raised in supplication.
No more can I do for you.
The elf was unhappy with the queen's decision, this was clear. But he had sense enough to keep his tongue. Soon after, he left the hamlet, a bundle on his back, barking dogs and peasant oaths at his heels.
I swear it, your majesty. The elf was scheming with the Blackclads. The gods be witnesses. You've shown yourself to be merciful, milady. Here the Blackclads won't be so.
Meave's force made its way to the place the prisoners had indicated, a quaint village named Turnifen. And indeed, soon a cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. A large enemy force approached.
We await your order, your grace.
Reynard peered at Meave expectantly. Meave could not let this opportunity pass. The Nilfgaardians marched on, oblivious to the threat. As soon as they found themselves within range, she signaled her arbalists to loose their bolts, then led her cavalry in a charge.
At them! Follow me! Gee up!
Can't take it anymore.
Ha!
101, 102, 103.
Lyria!
152, 154. Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
One bolt I need.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Left, right, left, right.
Pays late. Again.
Again and again and again.
Egreto dum anime est, spes est.
Company! Forward march!
Give me a target.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Should have listened to me old lady.
Off to the front yet again.
Arbalista, your command.
We must trust each other.
Splendid! One last push now! Not a blackclad to remain within sight of Dravigrad!
Thus Meve led her force to victory. Historians would later term this encounter the Battle of Turnifen. Those Nilfgaardians who survived it spoke of a terror on the field. A woman warrior in gilded armor spattered with blood, her blows so powerful as to pierce the heaviest breastplate, the thickest buckler. The Lyrians now set off toward Dravigrad, buoyed by the vision of their foe expecting reinforcements, friendly banners on the horizon, none of which would ever arrive.
The Blackclads may outnumber us, but we're the more cunning, with the wit! That's how you kill Blackclads, with swarms of bolts from the thicket and pitfalls neath their feet. Ha! Sure, their armor's black, but their blood flows red!
Remember this, Nilfgaardians. You'll not defeat the gods. They fear not your torches. They fear not your swords. Blasphemers, pagans, idolaters who prostrate themselves to the sun. Curse you, sons of Nilfgaard. Mongrels, tear your flesh and gnaw your bones. Blasphemers, pagans, idolaters who prostrate themselves to the sun.
A dark shadow suddenly cut across the sky. The Queen instinctively brought her shield up, convinced a Nilfgaardian catapult had lobbed a boulder their way. Yet when the boulder landed in the road ahead, it smashed into splinters and proved an empty barrel.
This is what they cast at us. Barrels. Is this some jest?
Well, they're not known for their sense of humour, the Nilfgaardians,
answered Reynard. Meve stood in her stirrups, squinted, peered into the distance, and let out a hearty chortle. For the barrel had been loosed by neither catapult nor trebuchet, but by a rock troll consumed by fury. At what? A company of Nilfgaardian soldiers had pitched camp by the cave the troll called home.
Troll or non-troll?
Said the Queen, drawing her sword.
None deserve to die at Nilfgaard's hands. Follow me!
Aaron! Essayr to the Avian!
For soup! Your life is mine now.
Protect the troll!
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Wise choice.
One boat's all I need.
Order!
Again and again and again.
Ah! It's safe! Your Grace, the troll, it's a bit unpredictable.
Ennard Fane!
Can't take any more.
Nilfgaard!
Ah!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Used to be, I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Left, right, left, right.
Then retreat!
Give me a target. Arbalist to your command.
Jericania, source of the best goods. That will do.
Armor won't save.
Humans good do. Soup help.
The Lyrians smashed the Nilfgaardian force. The troll, having grown suddenly pensive, gazed and picked at the invaders' corpses.
Clad in blacks humans, no good humans.
Just so, Sir Troll. The Nilfgaardians are a devious lot. Our land they've attacked most treacherously.
Clad in black's humans hard. Why no good humans? Big lot armor. You got to. Try morsel of human, you wish?
Do you know to whom you speak? This is Her Majesty, your queen.
Greeting your queen. Shoop is me.
There, Reynard. I believe I can manage this. Say, Shoop, you've quite the stockpile of kegs. Do you engage in custom, perhaps?
No. Keg's good for smash when Shoop angry gets. But costume engaging. That what mean?
It means... well, to trade one thing for another. At a profit.
One thing for other. For glitter rocks, even.
Yes, if you play your cards right, you might just convince someone to pay you in rocks.
Cards. Cards, kegs, trade, glitter rocks. Oh, Shoop plan got. Shoop gotta go. A 4 human go, Shoop human give. Your queen aid give, your queen aid get.
The troll turned on his heel and ran out of his cave, his destination known only to himself. As she moved to leave, a hunch told Meve the world would yet hear of this troll named Shoop.
Never seen so many armed men in my life. And he... Never seen so many armed men in my life. And each one in black plate and winged elm. Heard them Nilfgaardians got hearts of stone. No mercy for a single soul. Reinforcements from the capital, milady. Where are they? Why've we no protection?
Look at the palisades. The machines of war. Too many to count.
I cannot fathom it. Has Nilfgaard sent all its forces into Lyria?
No, your grace. But a single army.
Gods protect us.
The queen uttered a juicy curse. Dravagrad stood before them, Nilfgaardians all round it, 3, perhaps 4 battalions of armoured infantry, arbalists and cavalry behind them. Trebuchet volleys had punched holes in the walls, while battering rams had twisted the main gate open. But elsewise, the city was mere moments from falling to the foe.
Doomed! We stand not a chance. Nilfgaard outnumbers us twofold. More!
Then our men must put double the spirit into the fight. Double the heart. Lyria!
Emboldened by their valiant queen and commander, the Lyrians charged headlong at Nilfgaard's lines into a hail of bolts and arrows.
city of all black-clad filth!
Your Grace, I see the commander. We must train our efforts on him.
To the gloire! Alba!
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Hail Katza! Our ballista, your command.
The captives didn't deceive. It was fortunate we snared those reinforcements.
What do you want of me?
Armor won't say.
Very gloire!
Left, right, left, right.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei! If you insist.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Again and again and again.
Exzellent Zweifel!
We must trust each other.
One bullet's all I need. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
El Herzer.
Tell me you jest.
To the gloire!
Give me a target.
Alba!
Off to the front yet again.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Off to the front yet again.
They retreat! Your Majesty, the city's ours!
The Nilfgaardians fled in panic, abandoning war machines, shields and arms, even their wounded. The defenders rejoiced. They laughed boisterously, and cries of delight and chanting could be heard all around. "Warrior Queen," they shouted. "Meve! Meve! Meve!"
Hear that, Your Grace.
I do. No sound rings more lovely to a ruler's ear. Yet rest on our laurels we cannot. Caldwell, the situation in the town, what can you tell me?
Wall breached. Thrice. 400 wounded, near 1,000 without roofs over their heads. All nothing compared to the grain stores. Went up in smoke during the siege. And it's some time yet afore the harvest. Your Grace, the war's just begun, I know. All coin should bolster the army, yet if we leave the folk of Dravograd no gold, there will be hunger, with all the attendant discord.
The drought of 1258 I remember all too well. I saw famine, what it drives folk to do, the extremes. A strong army I need desperately, yet not at all costs. The townsfolk need gold to survive till the harvest. Count how much, then give it to the garrison commander.
As you command, Your Grace?
The battle we've won, there's just the war that remains. And Nilfgaard will strike again, doubt it not. We must move on. Caldwell, ride ahead to Lyria. My son must call a gathering of the Council of Peers. Tell him so. Reynard and I will follow with the troops. We shall seek out any Nilfgaardian stragglers, prevent them from rejoining the main force.
Meve's two adjutants bowed and left the Queen to think. She was hungry, sore from the fight, spent. Yet sensing her soldiers' eyes upon her, she set off for the stable, her gait brisk, her head held high.
Guardian boot. Thought 'twas certain as snow comes with winter. Kings and emperors fight. Leave the common folk to tidy up. Never damn changes. Ever the same. Your Majesty, you saved us, and not a moment too soon. From death, and fate's worse than that, I'd say.
Golden armour, golden hair, reaps blackclads like grain. Maeve, Maeve, Maeve! Dark day for the Emperor. His arm is shredded to ribbons. Long may she live, our slayer of blackclads. Hip, hip, hooray!